Hello Power Rangers Lightning Collection fans, and welcome back to Lightning Storm. So today's going to be a little kind of, I guess, quick little video today, because I wasn't expecting this to happen out of nowhere. No face cam for this video in particular, because I literally just woke up to this news, so I kind of look ridiculous. So basically, this morning at 5:30 in the morning, 6 a.m. Eastern Time, In Demand Toys, the UK retailer, posted on Facebook the first pictures of the Mighty Morphin Alien Rangers Lightning Collection 5-pack. So I'm so happy that this can finally be shared. So we knew that the Alien Rangers were coming to the Lightning Collection in 2023, ever since Hasbro PulseCon 2022 showed that little teaser image with the Alien Rangers logo at the same time that they did the Wave 14 teaser. But back with that, they didn't really confirm that this was going to be a 5-pack, they just confirmed that the Alien Rangers were going to be coming to the line. I had kind of sort of tried to imply the best that I could that this was a 5-pack over the last couple of months, but it's really nice to finally see this 100% confirmed. So we only have 2 images of it so far. It has still not technically been officially revealed by Hasbro, even at the time of me making this video. I just wanted to go ahead and get the video out there and kind of just share my initial thoughts on the set and stuff like that. Hopefully the set is revealed soon, because I don't see why In Demand Toys would go ahead and post pictures of it if that wasn't going to be the case. We have seen In Demand Toys do that before though, with other Hasbro brands. I've seen Transformers and stuff like that. They've posted images way earlier than they ever should have, and I don't really know how or why they do that, but it's just kind of a strange thing. So if the set does get officially revealed later on today, I'm going to be leaving a pinned comment that will kind of be sort of a update to this video if there are pre-order links and everything like that. And of course, if there is anything that happens with it today or tomorrow, I will cover it on my typical Saturday episode of Lightning Storm this upcoming weekend. But of course, let's go ahead and talk about the 2 pictures that we do have for the Alien Rangers 5-pack, because this box is really gorgeous. Now, I've been talking in some of my more recent videos about the whole changeover to the plastic-free packaging and kind of how the artwork looks on that and everything. And while I definitely do miss Tom Whalen's artwork on kind of the whole uniformity of the Lightning Collection boxes, the new artwork really does look pretty nice on a lot of these releases, and this is absolutely no exception here. This front of the box is absolutely gorgeous. I love the whole team of the Aquitar Rangers standing on these rocks surrounded by the water with the spaceships in the background and everything. It looks super sweet. And not only that, they do actually have Delphine leading the team as she should, which is really cool. So we don't have Aroko in the lead or anything like that, which they could have done, but I still really like that kind of detail of having her up front. Now, there is one thing about this artwork I'm going to mention when we talk about the back, and where I kind of have minor somewhat complaints about the set, because it's not 100% perfect. I mean, it's definitely pretty good. They basically come with sort of the bare minimum of what I was expecting out of this set, but still, nonetheless, that's not a bad thing. This set is definitely going to be a perfect addition to the Lightning Collection, and I think it's a really good idea to do the Alien Rangers as a 5-pack, just a one and done, get them over with kind of thing, because kind of like the Psycho Rangers, where I feel like you probably still could have justified single releases for the 3 of them that were not released outside of the 5-pack. For these ones, the Alien Rangers are a little bit more of an obscure team. I feel like you could pretty much probably only sell Aroko and Delphine outside of the set, because basically they are probably the most popular, definitely are the most popular of this team, and probably the only ones that would probably sell well in a singular release format. Now, it might make it a little annoying for people who want to do a Forever Red display, and you're only going to be able to get Aroko out of this set, so I definitely understand that kind of viewpoint of it. But basically, at the same time, this doesn't completely rule out the idea of them ever releasing these guys in some sort of single release format. It's just, at least for right now, you're only going to be able to get them as one team in one go. But taking a look at the back of the box, we have the very nice, accessories layouts that we've been getting with the plastic-free packaging, and you do get quite a bit of stuff in this set. So of course you get the 5 figures, you get white, blue, black, red, and yellow. Now what's really interesting to me is that they show off that black and red are slightly taller than blue and yellow, based off of the little size comparison or the little size chart there, which I have no idea if that's actually accurate. It seems like a very, it's one of those things where it's it feels extremely odd for Hasbro to get this right, but then not get suit details actually correct, which we'll talk about in a second on at least one of these guys. So That's very bizarre to me, but okay, sure. So we can also see that everybody is going to have 2 holding hands and 2 fists, except for Delphine, who's going to have some splayed open hands and her open hands for holding stuff as well. So kind of interesting that she doesn't get fists, which is fine. It's not that big of a deal. It's just kind of an interesting thing. Everybody's going to get their sidearms in both blaster mode and I think kind of like a dagger holster kind of mode. And then they are going to, of course, also include their main sabers, which you can kind of see kind of more on like yellow and blue, that they do have the like sheath or the holster for them on the backs, which is really, really nice. It kind of gets kind of blended in with the black background of this back image here, so it's kind of hard to tell at first, but they do have them, so you are going to be able to sheath these in the backs, which is really, really nice. I like the choices of effect pieces here. These are both effect pieces that we've had numerous times before, the little swirl one and the little blast one. The little blast one we first got introduced with Zeo Red in Wave 6, and the little swirl one we had with SPD Shadow from Wave 1, but it's kind of made a comeback more recently. I've personally always been a huge fan of the effect pieces for the Lightning Collection, especially when we get old ones in new colors, which is definitely something that's happening here. I don't remember if I think we've had the little blast effect piece in all of these colors, or at least pretty close to all of these colors, but I'm pretty confident we've never had that swirl effect piece in green, and maybe not even in red. I feel like we've pretty much only ever had it in blue or different shades of blue, so I'm definitely very welcome to that kind of being a new thing here. I like that kind of thing a lot. Now, what I was talking about with some suit errors, it's minor. It really is minor, but for some reason, the yellow Alien Ranger, the little like triangle at the kind of the collar piece there, since his suit is yellow, to make that not blend in so much, it's supposed to be black, but it's not, at least on the back render here, and also on the front artwork. They both have him with a yellow, like a little yellow triangle instead of a black triangle, which is definitely very annoying. I don't understand why they can't look at any picture of Ninja Yellow from Kaku Ranger or the yellow Alien Ranger from Power Rangers and see that that isn't accurate. Now, of course, this is just the back render and the front artwork. We have seen numerous times before, especially with Time Force Blue most recently, that the artwork on the box can look completely wrong and then the figure can be fine. I'm not counting on that here, but it's possible. And of course, if it really bothers you, you could just take like a black Sharpie and just paint that in black. It's not that big of a deal. But it's just one thing I did want to point out because it is a little annoying that they got that wrong. Now, another thing here that I know a lot of people were complaining about, and which was something that I had kind of already had heard about before the set was leaked or officially revealed, or however you're supposed to call this, because this is not an official reveal yet. It's just posted by a random UK retailer. But basically, yes, there is no civilian heads with this set, which is definitely unfortunate. I definitely wish that there were heads for these guys, especially with how easy it could probably have been to make some of them very similar to each other, especially because of all the alien prosthetic makeup. It kind of covers the face of the actor anyway, so you kind of get away with them not looking the absolute best. Their lack of inclusion here might be a deal breaker for some people. I definitely wish that they definitely had them. It's not the end of the world that they don't. Of course, you know, the primary thing here to get correct and to actually include in the set is the Power Rangers aspect of this, and not necessarily the civilian heads, even though I still really like them. But, you know, I'm happy that we have all 3 weapons here. I'm really happy we have effect pieces for everybody. And for the most part, I'm very happy with how this team looks, and this box set is absolutely gorgeous. But like I said, I do get it for those who would be disappointed in no civilian heads, because I am too. But that's pretty much all we have to talk about for the set here. We don't have any of the other promo pictures that I assume will probably go up with this, so, you know, probably actual figure shots of them in different poses and everything like that, which will kind of give us a better idea of kind of how the figures look, and probably definitely a better angle at that back sheath holster. So I'm very interested to see the official reveal of the set. Now, as of right now, we don't know where and how it's going to be sold and how much it's going to cost and when it's going to release. My best guess is that this is probably our next Amazon exclusive release. Probably just like the Psycho Ranger 5-pack in 2020 was. I'm assuming that this is going to be a very similar situation. Now, recent Hasbro 5-packs for like Marvel Legends have all been, or a lot of them have been, Amazon exclusives, costing around $125, which would be the new price point times 5, you know, 25 times 5. So I'm definitely expecting it to be $125 at the absolute least. But we'll have to wait and see what the official price point of these is going to be, in the official release date whenever Hasbro does officially reveal them. And as I said earlier, if that does end up happening today, there will be a pinned comment below this video with pre-order links and details and price details and stuff like that. And if it doesn't happen today, or it doesn't happen tomorrow, or maybe if it does happen tomorrow or whatever, basically whenever it happens, there'll be a pinned comment here. And also if it happens before this upcoming weekend, I will cover it in more detail on this episode of Lightning Storm, or the main one for Saturday. But I just want to go ahead and get this video out while these pictures were fresh and new and everybody's talking about them, and share my thoughts on the upcoming Lightning Collection Alien Rangers 5-pack. So until next time, I'd love to know your guys' thoughts on this 5-pack down in the comments below. Are you excited that it's just a one and done for the Alien Ranger team? Did you want these guys to be separate? What do you think about anything related to this 5-pack down below? And of course, until next time, you guys can follow me on Twitter at LivingRangerKey or at LightningFigPR. And I'll see you all in Lightning Storm, the series where lightning always strikes twice.